Howdy, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
And
therapist.
together we're the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we're going to do some basic calf stretches, Brad.
Moo!
Moo, that's right.
Not that kind of calf.
So, why do you need to stretch your calf? For one thing, it can really affect your feet when you're walking if they're tight. Another reason is all of us have to squat at some point if we're going to pick stuff off the floor. And if you have trouble squatting, quite often the restriction is in the calf. So,
which the ankle motion.
right.
Which the calf is directly related
It's good
to.
that you explain that because I just assume people know that, but they probably don't.
Yeah.
So we'll start off with, and this is a good way to tell whether or not you need to stretch. You can actually take a yardstick, Brad. Do you want to show this?
Yeah, so here we got a yardstick. You don't have to have a yardstick, but you need something. This will be easy to show. 5 inches from the wall, and then you put
The front of your foot should be 5 inches
Yep.
from the wall.
So I got a 5-inch distance from here to here. Keep your heel flat on the floor, and then you're going to bend forward and see if you can touch your
knee without lifting the heel, and Brad is unable to do that
I'm
right
a
now.
little tight. There,
He's a little
I'm
tight,
coming
yeah.
up. I'm going to see if my other foot is the same. So it's nice to compare one to the other. And
I'll say a little better, but still.
it's pretty close.
So you want to do it before you stretch, and then do it after again and see if you made any gains. And also over time, maybe
Right.
after a couple of weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and start, and I'm going to show you the first stretch. Now, the first stretch is I'm going to stretch this back leg right here. So we're going to stretch the gastrocsoleus. I'm leaning against the wall. I'm keeping the knee straight.
Right. So the gastrocsoleus is the muscle that comes up. It gives you those 2 bumps right there.
Well, actually, the gastrocnemius. I'm stretching
Oh, you're
that
right.
more.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Now, keep that the toe needs to be pointed straight ahead. If you rotate the foot outwards, can you show how not
Yeah.
to do it, Bob?
Don't
yeah.
go out like that.
Yeah, that will not be the
That will
proper-
not cut it.
Yep.
So then you're also going to want to stretch it with the knee bent because now you're focusing on a different muscle in the calf called the soleus.
There you go.
And I do feel that one tighter.
Yep.
It is tighter.
You'll feel the difference when you do that.
Now the last one you can actually do, you can do this in a doorway too, on the edge of a doorway. You can lean like this and you'll get a little stretch into the foot too also, but it's just a different way to go at the calf, and you can actually bring the right leg through the doorway if you have a doorway.
So you want to actually make sure the toes extend. Like you've got really flexible toes, Bob.
I do.
Wow.
It's one thing I'm known for.
Now, if you've got shoes that have a really heavy sole, that will restrict you a little bit, but I think you can still do
That's
it.
fine too. So I got to look at Brad to see where I'm at here.
Yeah, I was curious. Are you? Can you
There's
touch
5. No problem.
No
I
problem.
stretch mine a lot. So.
Yeah, I'm going to have
And
to work more
Of course,
on
I
mine.
just stretch mine. So, Brad, you want to show on the stairs?
Oh yeah, yeah. So in a stairway, it works good. We'll just use this as a model. It really works well if you got at least one handrail here or here. 2 of them is even better. I'm just going to use a stick to hold it. But you have to have your shoes on, and then you come up and make sure the ball of your foot is over the edge just a little bit. If you're too far out, your foot slides off, and if you're too far forward, it doesn't work very well. So I'm going to get to the ball of my foot, and that'll kind of hold it. And my knee is straight here, and I'm just going to let my body weight. And this is where having some
Yeah, I
solid-
do this with 2 rails, and
Yeah.
I do it also straight and with the knee bent.
Yep, there we go.
And this really gets aggressive.
Now, do you do 1 foot at a time, or do you actually do both?
I do.
foot?
I start out with both, and then I focus on one.
Yep, that's a good idea.
It doesn't take very long. So.
And so we're going to stretch these for 5 seconds, 15, 30.
It depends. If you're just stretching to get ready for an athletic event, you don't need to stretch that long.
Right.
But if you're trying to stretch to gain mobility, you might want to go 30 seconds
Sure.
to even a
Yep,
minute. But
yep.
now the last one is, and this is for an old guy like me, who's nearly 62. I'm going to do split squats, but I'm going to hold on to something like this. But this, what I like about this, I'm stretching my hip flexors, but I'm also stretching my feet.
So you're actually getting a stretch on this ankle. You're getting a
And,
stretch back here.
Yep.
You're getting a stretch on your right
It's
side.
kind of an
hip.
active stretch. And you can go further and further forward and really bend the knee over toes.
And this is one of those things that's really functional because, like you said at the beginning,
Right. If
you
I'm going to
need-
reach down and grab something.
yeah, you're going to
Exactly.
maintain your balance, your flexibility for lifting things as you.
I just found out, for me, the best way to warm up my ankle is to do something active like that.
Sure.
I mean,
Yep.
and it's ready for running or whatever I want
Yep.
to do. So,
Yeah.
kickboxing.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
All
How
right.
come you don't have any gray hair like me? Did you take that? Use that Grecian formula.
I
don't
wish I
you?
could. I get this from my mom. She would be upset because she had gray hair. She was like in her 80s.
Like
She's
one-
in her 90s
yeah.
now, and she has a little bit of gray
Yeah.
hair.
My mom's the same way. She's just got a little bit here and here. She's 85, going to be 86. So I got it from my dad. It's falling out and it's graying. But now we're babbling.
My
just
dad's
don't worry
was
about
all
it.
gone, so at a young age. So I'm glad to have some hair hanging on. All right, thanks for watching, folks.
Take care.